Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chanel and today's video is another Shop My Stash Weekly Makeup Basket. Okay guys, I'm back with another Shop My Stash Weekly Makeup Basket. I'm going to show you all the makeup that I used last week, what I thought of it, show you some pictures of some different makeup looks, and then we'll be switching out these products for some different products to get use on my whole collection. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I cleared most of the stuff out. This is in a project pan. This one. These blushes are just hidden and I never get that much use on them. So I think I'm gonna put Chouchette up here. Gonna put this one and the shade Beverly Hills by Merit right here, so I can try to get a little bit more use on them. I've been really focused on this one and my Tom Ford cream lipstick that I'm using as a cream blush, but we'll get to those in a second. This Burberry one is just great for the fall and winter. I just haven't been reaching for it. Maybe I will this coming weekend or in the next coming days, because today's Thanksgiving when I'm filming this, so I will be home for the next few days, so I can get a little bit more creative and funky with my makeup. And then come Monday I have to go back to like boring makeup. Sorry if you hear snoring. My man and my kids are asleep in the same room, so you could probably hear them. Sorry about that. My dog is barking. But yeah, this blush is in here. So let's go ahead and talk about each item. The Villains Ursula blush I've gotten so much use on. And yeah, I just love this thing too. Bits and Pieces. Just a beautiful neutrally blush. I'm going to put it back for the time being so I can get use on some other blushes. This Dior blush, oops, the little brush fell out, is in a project pan now. So it's going to be staying in. Super beautiful, neutrally like mauve-ish type blush. So yeah, this one lives in here. I'm just gonna put that off to the side. This Laura Mercier highlighter lives in here. It's also, is that one in a project pan? I can't remember, but it's like my everyday highlighter for work. Charlotte Tilbury, I believe this one might be in a project pan, and it is like my everyday powder for work. And then this bronzer is in a project pan by M Cosmetics. Sorry, it has like lint all over it. I wiped this down. This bronzer can stay. I like that for like nose contour, like a quick contour for my eye socket. This bronzer in the shade Truffle by Westman Atelier. I use that pretty much every single day. And that one's in a project pan, which is about to end in December. But it can stay. Let's talk eyeshadow. I wore this. Everything's full with lint. I promise I just wiped these down with Lysol wipes. And I took out the little insert in here, and this is just kind of stained. I need to buy some kind of cleaner for acrylic, but I'm gonna try to wash the little velvet slip that comes in here to see if that can get some of the makeup off of it. It may ruin it, I don't know. But this Charlotte Tilbury quad in the shade the Bella Sophia. This is now renamed to something else. I forget the name. Beautiful bronzy type of palette. Like, if you don't know what to do, easy one and done shades, or you can mix and match between the four. Super pretty. I got like use on it about 2 or 3 times, so this one can go back. I love smaller palettes for that reason. This M Cosmetics blush I used a few times. It shows up a little bit pink on me, and sometimes I don't want that. But yeah, I like this more like spring summer, so I'm going to put that one back. And then these Chanel blushes in Blush Comet and this one in Rose Initial can both go back. I used Rose Initial one day for work and it was a little too much. I went a little crazy, so I like the Dior one better because I have to pack it on to get like a lot of color, and you know, I don't look clownish most of the time. So yeah, I'm gonna put these two back even though they're beautiful. I just think it's harder for me to be lighter handed because I'm just blush crazy like that. So let's talk lips so we can fill this up real quick, and then I think we'll move over to like foundation and stuff. These two Tower 28 glosses I think can go back. I've gotten a lot of use on Coconut, not as much use on this one, which is kind of why I bought the set, because I liked the Dream shade a lot, but these can go back into my collection. I want to focus on panning up this Grande Cosmetics one. I just need to pull the stopper out to get the rest out. And then my everyday lip for work just got thrown into a project pan. This lip maximizer by Dior in 13 beige, almost done with it. So this stays in my pocket at work, so that'll be thrown in. So yeah, this one can stay in here, but it mostly lives in my pocket and purse most of the time. Lip balm, YSL. Also panning this other lip balm, Summer Fridays. I kind of tucked this behind it, and yeah, this is just my little lip balm that I keep in there and I use from time to time. And for lip liners, we have Whirl, which I've been getting a lot of use on. We have this one by Pat McGrath. We have Vive and NYX. I think I can put Vive and NYX Nude Truffle back and keep the NYX red liner in here, just so I can get more use on that lip liner. It's in the shade Kitten Heels, so that one can stay. And I'll put these other two lip liners back. I forgot to mention this lip balm that's in a project pan. I used it a while ago, and this is the lip color that I use every day for work. This is like my reapply lip color though. It's in the shade Boy. I also use a one by Gucci that I'm going to show you in a minute. But these two live in my purse and in my pocket. So let me go over these Gucci lipsticks really quickly. Gucci, we have the Painted Belle. The Painted Veil, Mona Leslie Cameo, and then the, what's the iconic Gucci red shade called? Goldie Red. So those are the three. I use the Painted Veil the most, which is this one. And what I do is I apply it in the morning with my lip liner by Pat McGrath. It's this everyday nudie shade, mauve nude shade. I just pat this on because I don't want it to be uber pigmented, but I do want a little color, and it's very long lasting since it is a matte formula. So I dot that all over my lips. It survives water and coffee throughout the morning. Then about like at the 4-hour mark of work, you know, my lips are looking a little dry, crusty, and most of my lipstick is like fading. Like it's still a little something there, but mostly fading. So I reapply this like chapstick to give my lips a little color. And when I feel like they need a glossy touch, a few times throughout the day I'm putting this on, but I'm reapplying this like 10 times a day at work. So yeah, I love that color on me. So yeah, this just kind of amplifies whatever stain this leaves behind. So super, super pretty nudie mauve combo. Looks stunning. And the looks that I'm going to show you guys are super repetitive, very light nudie eyes, just, you know, blushed look on the cheek, and, you know, mauve nude lips. So that's basically what I wear every single day on a daily basis. And then the weekend is when I'm switching it up. And I've been working, let's see, how many days did I work? I've been working there like 8 days now, like 8 work days. So yeah, everything's going good and I'm enjoying it. So that's just a little quick update on that. Maybe I'll have a get ready with me and go a little bit more into detail about that kind of stuff. But next up is this Tom Ford lipstick, and it's what I use on my cheeks as a cream blush 9 out of 10 times. And I do layer it with other stuff sometimes just to spice it up, like my Armani blush that's back there, this Cosmetics one, and I haven't really been reaching for other ones, so I'm going to try to use the Westman Atelier one and the Merit one a little bitty bit, and I might throw in another cream blush in the mix when we shop our stash. But we're not done with lips here. So the Smooth Whip, I wanted to use this. I haven't used it since last week because I used my Goldie Red lipstick that just got thrown into a project pan. But I'm going to try to wear this like maybe tomorrow or something. Sometime either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday before I go back to work. And then I can, you know, go back to wearing the Painted Veil most of the time. I wore the Painted Veil today for Thanksgiving with the Whirl. Super beautiful. So I think those are the 3 lip liners that I'm going to leave in. And I think now we can go into face products, and then I'll go through my last eyeshadow palette that I have to talk about. So for concealer, I am using this one on my eyelids most of the time. And if I'm not going anywhere, I'll use this on my under eye. But if I'm going to work or somewhere special, I am wearing my favorite concealer of all time, this Dior Forever Skin Correct in the shade 0N. I've used up a ton of it. I don't want to have to repurchase that because it's expensive, but I will if I have to. So those are our 2 concealers. And then for foundation on the daily basis, what I'm wearing is the #1 Chanel foundation. Used up a ton, as you guys can see there. This one's like a $75-ish foundation, and I don't want to have to repurchase this one either, but my skin looks absolutely beautiful, and it looks better and better throughout the day as I am sweating and glistening. My oils mixing with the foundation just gives me an overall healthy appearance, as if this foundation didn't already make me look good. My nasty freaking bodily fluids make me look better. But anywho, this one is one that I'll definitely repurchase, so keeping my everyday foundation in here. And we had, let me throw in my primer and SPF. This stuff stays in here all the time. So yeah, we're almost done with this Say Beauty highlighter that I use as a primer. Got my sunscreen in there. Anyways, we had in the Smashbox Halo Healthy Glow All-in-One Tinted Moisturizer. And although this looked nice once I like applied concealer and stuff to kind of give it a little bit more coverage, applied all my cream products, all my powder products, I got it to like that medium-ish, you know, look with other products, but it's very sheer on its own, and I don't want to always work hard to make my foundation look medium-ish coverage and make it look good. So yeah, this is one that I don't think I'm going to pan in the future. I'm not gonna waste my time on something like this, but I will still keep it for now. But it's not gonna be in this Shop My Stash, taking that out. And I have been using this Le Beige foundation on the weekends. Super expensive, and I want to use this up because it's like my 3rd oldest foundation in my collection, and it is super expensive. And this is my 2nd oldest, so this one I want to project pan first. So that's why it's like in my everyday makeup drawer. So when I get around to project panning it, it'll be pretty much empty and easier to pan. But this one I've used up a good amount in here. It's a little bit lighter, but I can mix it in with this other foundation in the shade Medium, which is the Le Beige Water Fresh tint. So these 2 will be like my weekend makeup. So these 2 are a combo and will stay in. Don't know where okay, you fit right there. So yeah, those will be what I use for the week. Setting sprays, got my MAC Fix Plus for like wetting eyeshadow and like refreshing my face if I need to. And we then have our professional super setter. Sorry, I didn't wipe this one down. That's like for my long lasting setting spray. Then we have the palette that I was trying out, which is this one right here, Natasha Denona Retro Glam. It's pretty much my everyday work eyeshadow palette. This is what this one looks like. I just threw this in a project pan and already hit pan in that one. So spoiler alert if you already seen my introduction to a certain project pan. But yeah, I use this color. Sorry about my nail. I think I have like marker on it and my fingernails are disgusting as always. Anyways, I lost my clippers and I need to find them again to clip my nails. But I used Belle, Holly, and Flare, and that one was a super cute look for a baby shower. I've used Sage, I've used Fringe and Evergreen, and Marlin and Oz. Those are super pretty. I use Lucy, I use Faye and Flutter like almost on a daily basis. I also use Oscar, which is a great color for work a lot. So yeah, the only ones I'm not really in love with are Jazzy and Maxi. I could have lived without those. I would have much preferred like a dark matte brown color or even like a lighter one, because Lucy and Faye are cooler tone grays. So yeah, this palette didn't need two shimmery browns in my opinion. So this one will stay because I do use pretty much Lucy, Faye, Oscar, and Flutter every single day for work. So this palette is going to stay in, but I will throw up some looks of the eyeshadow looks that I did this week. And I think it'll be time for us to shop my stash. Come with me. For blush, I know I want to use a MAC blush. Sorry it's so dark in here. I explained my ring light situation a few times to you guys. So I think I want to use this one right here, which is in the shade Warm Soul. I'll show it to you guys over there so you guys can get a clearer look at it. So it's just a nice nude color, and I need a nice nudie cream blush to go with it. So we're gonna go into the store, which is jam-packed. So I do need to do another cream blush to color because I'm obviously not reaching for all of these. I only have one face, and I only do this once a week, so I'm not swapping it out that much. But this one has a ton of pan on it, so we'll be using MAC. This is their Glow Play blush in the shade So Natural. I think they're gonna make a perfect pair. Well, I know they make a perfect pair. I've used them a million times together. So that'll be our blush for the week. And I do wanna pull out some highlighters. So let's go in here really quickly. This has a mixture of cream highlights and then just regular powders. So I'm just gonna move that and find a cream highlighter. I think we're gonna pull this one by Nude Sticks. It's called Bubbly Baby. And again, we'll get a swatch over there. And I just want to test this out some more, and use it, and get an idea of what I think of it, because it's been a while since I've used it. And you know, my opinion changes sometimes. So that'll be our cream highlighter for the week. And let's pull out a powder highlighter. I think we're going to go with Miss Laura Geller here. She on the side. She wants to be used. It's cracked, but I've loved this in the past, even in the winter, for it being a gold color. I still used it in the winter in the past, so we're going to try that out this week. And, well, it's fall right now, but you get what I'm saying. And we'll do that. Let me take you on top up here where it looks super spooky, and pick out some lips. I may not use all these, but I don't know when I'm going to film another Shop My Stash. I think I want to go with Tom Ford. This is a mini in the shade, nope, not that one. That's Casablanca. This one's in the shade Impassioned, which I think is a more fitting fall color. So we'll do that. And let's see what we have over here. I think I'm going to try this Dior one and see if this is something I want to pan once I finish my Chanel Boy, since it's like a similar texture, you know, very glossy, lightweight type of sheer lip product. So we'll see if Dior is something I want to pan. I remember it being more of a peachy nude color, and I'm more into mauves these days, so that's something I may not want to pan in the future. So we'll just see where that gets us. We have liquid lipsticks way back here. I'm just gonna pull for one. This one is in the shade My Type, and my Dior lipstick just fell. Yeah, nice pinky nude. We're gonna try that one out. We may pull a lip liner or something. Let's do Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury. And then Impassioned, I think I'll just use my red liner that's in there. So yeah, let's go down here and pick an eyeshadow palette. Now I want to pull a Pat McGrath palette, because this would not be a Shop My Stash by Janelle if I didn't pull a Pat McGrath palette, because that's just who I am. I love her so much, and I gotta wear her on my eyes every single week of my life, or else, I don't know, I'll just wither away. But anywho, let's pick a palette. I pull for my Motherships a lot. I don't really pull for this smaller one and this newer one that I got like last year around this time. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. It makes the most sense. It's kind of sparkly and holiday. So Pat McGrath and Bridgerton. I think it's called Mother of the Ball, or what is it called? Belle of the Ball. So we'll use this one. Super Beautiful Flowers. Purple's like my favorite color. I love roses. They're my favorite type of flowers. So we'll take this guy, and we'll also take a smaller palette down here. I love smaller palettes. So it's just easy to get ready in the mornings with. And we need something holiday, so I think I'm gonna go with one of my Rowan ones. Let's see which one I want. This is the 52-degree card that I just pulled. Let me see. I think we'll go with I think we'll go with the 52-degree quad, and then maybe 1111 next week. So let's go with 52-degree, and maybe some single eyeshadows, and call it a day. All right, let's go check out the single eyeshadow drawer. Here is my single eyeshadow drawer. I have a few eyeliners here, eyeshadow stick here that I may want to project pan in the future. You know, some more single shadows here and here. So I think I'm going to go with, let's go with, Bare Study's a little too nude. I like this one a lot. We'll go with Vintage Selection. May wear that to work once or twice. And this one's a great topper to always wear. So we'll go with my Moon Shadow in the shade Space Cowboy. So these will be my two single eyeshadows that I pick. I know I reach for those all the time. I need to pull this Natasha one day. And maybe this eyeshadow stick by Mally. But yeah, that's all for now. So here's my Dior lipstick that I will swatch for you guys in a minute. It's in the shade Nude Look. Then I'll show you what Impassion looks like really quickly. It's just like a more fall red. So deeper type of like winey red. So my phone is not gonna focus, but yeah, I'll swatch it for you guys in a second. We have My Type, which is more of a mauvey nude, so I thought that one will be good. Maybe for the weekend, and a pinky lip liner, just to, you know, spice things up, because I have been having these in for like, you know, maybe like 3 weeks now. So here are the lip options. We have My Type there on the edge, which has a little bit more peachiness in it than I was expecting. So if I don't like the way that looks, I will probably pull a different Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick. And then the lip liner right there is Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury. The peachy color is Nude Look by Dior. Then we have Impassioned Red by Tom Ford. And this lip gloss up here is absolutely stunning. Love that color and sparkle so much. It was a lip gloss that I pulled last minute off of camera, and it's this one right here by Chanel, and this is in the shade 119 Bourgeoisie, I believe is the way you pronounce it. I'm not French, but I think it's Bourgeoisie, something like that. But yeah, that'll be a lip gloss that I'll probably wear like on the weekend or something. Because I probably will finish this during the week, since I am applying it a few times a day at work. So that one will probably be done here soon. And yeah, let's start popping these lippies in, and we'll start swatching cheek products. And what else do we have to do here? I think eyeshadow. So yeah. Okay. I think that'll do it. That'll do it. Okay, we'll start with Miss Pat Pat. Here are the colors here from the palette. Super pretty. I think I can do something rosy purple with these reddish pink and purple color. I love that orangey color. The blue one I have pan on. This green one, I think I could do an awesome green look with. And this pinkier one is just like nice, subtle, or highlighty inner corner or brow bone type of shade. So yeah, I think this palette is going to be super cute, and hopefully I can be creative and create some neat looks for you guys. Next up, we have a Rowan 52 degree quad. I would like to hit pan in some of these shades. I do have pan on this bottom one, which is called, it's called Yep. Y-E-P, Yep. So yeah, that one has pan in it. I would love to hit pan, and I think the shade Basque, which is this pinkier top light color. I think that one would I'll probably be able to hit pan on that one first. And this purpley and grayer one, I'd probably be able to hit pan on the gray one. Because like on the side, it's a little bit lower. But anywho, let me show you these swatches of this one. I would love to, you know, just get more use on it. So we have this gray color, this sparkly color. It's not as purple on my hand, and it's more of a pink color. Then we have the brown one called Yep, and then this lighter, almost like duochrome, has like a gold shift, but it's kind of pink as well. So yeah, those are the 4 shades right there. Rolling for the 2-degree quad. And then these 2 shades I have right here, Vintage Selection. And then the sparkly glitter topper is the Moon Dust and the shade Space Cowboy. So this is this one. And then we have this one right here. Easy one and done shades. I could probably even layer them for like an everyday quick, you know, work look. I still like to look a little sparkly at work. I still use like my Tom Ford duo. So yeah, that'll be this for, you know, everyday simple look. Before we move on to cheek products, I quickly wanted to mention this Dior Forever bronzer. I'm still using and loving this. This is the bronzer that I'm using every single day since I hit pan in a different bronzer. But yeah, this bronzer has sort of a dip in it, but it's like, I don't know, I guess a little thin formula and like more harder pressed, so it's not very like loosely compacted in there. So, you know, I just rub my brush in there and just picks up the perfect amount, and I have to kind of go in a few times to build it up a little bit. So yeah, this one is one that's going to take time to hit pan on, but I would love to use this bronzer up since it was very expensive. Let's see, working on this powder. Want to start working on that. I've been using this Patrick Tall brow gel in the shade Tinted, which is just like a brownish shade, but it kind of comes off almost clear. Almost done with this makeup forever. I use my Gucci mascara every day. This Push Up Lashes one, I use it on the weekends when I just want to blend my eyelashes with some falsies. I use this clear brow gel every day. And then I have this glue back here by NYX. And I use this on the weekends when I'm not using the Patrick Tall. So this is what I have in my brows today, actually. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on that. And this is the brow pencil I'm currently using by Ulta Beauty. It's a little bit light, and like I kind of have to keep pressing to get a little color. It's in the shade medium brown. I am a, you know, darker brunette haired person, so that's more of a personal issue, but I still want to project pan that and like, you know, use it up. It's an unofficial project pan. I'm unofficially project panning that. Does that make sense? Okay, let's go ahead and jump into cheeks because I am rambling. Okay, so right here on the top, we have So Natural by MAC Glow Play Blush. Then we have the Mineralized Skin Finish and the shade Warm Soul, which those colors look absolutely stunning together. Then this gold highlighter here is by Laura Geller and the shade Gilded Honey. Then we have Bubbly Baby by Nudestix, which is a little dark. So hopefully that works out. I think that's everything for the Shop My Stash. Let me know what you guys are using for the week and what you guys are pulling. What have you been gravitating towards? Are you more into winter fall colors? Are you using just whatever gives you joy? Let me know in the comment section. I would love to know. I hope you guys stay blessed, stay safe wherever you are, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye. Mwah.